Hello everybody, my name is Catacrack64 and I would like to welcome you all back to my HeartGold Let's Play. In the last episode, we just got our first Pokemon ever, Totodile. Say hello guy, Totodile. Poseidon is glowing with health, that's good to hear. Now, you're probably wondering, wait, wasn't this Totodile named Pandora in the last episode? What's up with the name change? Well, I just want to explain something before we move on. After the events of recording the last episode, apparently I forgot to save on purpose. I'm not sexist or anything, but a female Totodile just doesn't really seem to be fitting with me at all. And honestly, I just prefer a male Totodile because, I could easily name him after Poseidon, the god of the sea, which is just it just makes more sense. Also, you probably noticed that I have changed the screen layout, and the game sounds a bit softer so you guys can hear my voice a lot easier. That was a few recommendations from my friends after they saw the first episode of my Let's Play, so I would like to thank you all for helping me out with this Let's Play, and I hope that as time goes on, this Let's Play goes a lot more smoothly and becomes a lot more memorable than I could think it could be. But enough with the sappy talk. Let's just move on to go to Mr. Pokemon's house. Now, before we move on, I would like to explain some of the Pokemon in this route. First off, we got Pidgey again. You already know the drill with Pidgey, but I'm not gonna really explain to you how like two of the common bug Pokemon. You already know them by name. The first one is Caterpie. It evolves into Metapod at level 7 and then a Butterfree at level 10. Honestly, of my two, this is the favorite, but that's because of Butterfree. Butterfree has the ability Compound Eyes and can learn Sleep Powder, which, while it doesn't miss as much due to Compound Eyes. It's a really helpful move when you're just dealing with a powerful Pokemon. I'm already fighting a Caterpie. But anyways, as I was saying, it also learns good moves like Confusion, Gust. It doesn't really learn bug type stat moves until level 34, which is kind of a long time, but if you do want a bug type on my team, then I would really recommend picking up a Caterpie. The next Pokemon is Weedle. It's a bug and poison type. It evolves into Concuda at level 7, and then it evolves into Beedrill at level 10. And Beedrill, I actually like the poison type, and Beedrill does learn a reliable bug move at that, Twin Needle, at level 20, but for some reason it just doesn't really fit with me, for lack of a word at the moment. Maybe it's because it doesn't really learn a good poison type stat, but honestly, poison isn't really as good of a typing as it was until Generation 6 when a fairy type was introduced offensive wise, but defensive wise, poison type is really good. And I'm not trying or anything, but it is a little slow. I know it's fast than Butterfree, but it's a little slow and not as bulky. It also Mega Evolves. It's capable of evolution as well, which is really interesting. Like, if I can go on a tangent about Beedrill here, I'd say that I don't really think anyone expected Beedrill of all Pokemon to get a Mega Evolution. It's just, what? I actually remember talking with my friend Justice about it, and when he heard the news, he was like, why Beedrill? And then, we looked over his stats and stuff, and it turns out, hey, it might not be pretty bad. It gets 150 base attack, 145 speed, and it gets adaptability. And it sounds like it's gonna be really painfully powerful, but you gotta remember, the bug type and the poison type are some of the most resistant types out there. Bug is resistant a hell of a lot more than poison, but poison is only super effective against two types that don't really poison typing at all because they can just mix their types with other types that resist poison and not really care. So you just got like a whole lot of bad type coverage. Anyway, let's enter this house. This person. What do you think of this guy, Poseidon? Poseidon is look down steadily. Oh, alright. Anyways, let's talk to him. People usually come to my house looking for Mr. Pokemon's house. You did mean to visit my house, right? How kind of you. Do you have any apricorns? Apricorn trees bear fruit twice a day. I have one of those trees too. Apricorns are really something. You can make Pokeballs and other things. They are quite useful. I have a feeling this is meant to be. I'm so happy that I'll give you this. Chris has received the apricorn box, and the apricorn box is going to be really helpful. With this apricorn box, you can carry so many apricorns, you'll be a decent apricorn collector. But yes, apricorns, they return from Generation 2. They only return for the game, but they do play an important part in, if you want to 100% complete this game for some reason. Anyways, let's steal this apricorn right from this guy's house, and I will continue talking about apricorns right now. There's like, I believe, 8 different kinds of apricorns, and each apricorn can turn into a different kind of Pokeball, depending on the person you give them to. We're not going to meet that person for quite a while, but for now, if you do want more Pokeballs for our Chief and Metapod, if you do want, different kinds of Pokeballs, early on in the game, I do recommend picking up a whole lot of apricorns. But honestly, I'm not to apricorns at all, but, you do you. Anyways, we got a level 4 Metapod here, which knows nothing but Harden, so you might want to avoid using any physical type moves on it, unless you battle. That's just... Anyways, as I was saying about Mega Beedrill, and it's mediocre type coverage, at least it learns, moves like Knock Off and Drill Run, which helps more coverage overall. Honestly, I prefer Drill Run because it can hit fire, steel, and rock. All, types that resist bug and poison. Anyways, we got another Pidgey here. And another, speaking of, sort of unpredictable Mega Evolutions, I do want to talk about Mega Pidgeot. I think, it was a little bit expected that Pidgeot was going to get a Mega Evolution. It was, the OG regional bird, but, I don't think anyone predicted it, become a fast special attacker. If you look at it, looked like it was going to be, some sort of fast physical attacker. But, Game Freak decided to switch it up on us and say, oh, no, he's going to be a special attacker. And, now that I think about it, it does, make a lot more sense. It knows moves like Hurricane and Heat Wave, but those are the only 2 reliable moves. And that, never mind. I'm going to go on that later about how much rage. But and it does learn Hidden Power, as does every single Pokemon, but it's just really interesting, I really love Mega Evolutions. I like the concepts they take. They look at, how Pokemon is ran in the metagame, and then they, try to make it and improve on it. Sometimes it's really good, like Mega Venusaur. Mega Venusaur is one of the best Mega Evolutions out there. They gave it an ability that, takes out its fire and ice weaknesses. Both types being some of the most common types out there in the meta. And on top of that, it owns Psychic and Flying, which aren't really as common as, every other. Has great defensive stats, a great defensive typing, even though it is a grass type. But as I said, the poison type is really amazing. And overall, it's just really great. It can be ran offensively, it can be ran defensively. You know, the defensive is ran a lot more and it's really annoying, but Mega Venusaur, it's a really well done Mega Evolution, and I didn't want to praise Game Freak for that. Venusaur is like my second favorite Generation 1 starter after Charizard and Blastoise. I know that sounds odd, that technically means it's my least favorite, but I don't really want to, you know, call it that, but it's just really good, you know? It's like probably my favorite grass starter overall. Anyways, before we enter Mr. Pokemon's house over here, we got another apricorn tree. He's getting this pink apricorn from. And now, without further ado, let's go into Mr. Pokemon's house. Well, I do want to talk to Poseidon a little bit over this. Poseidon is somehow forced to keep going. Same here. Anyway, let's enter. Ooh, they're kissing. You must be Chris. It was I who sent an email to Professor Elm earlier. This is what I want Professor Elm to examine. Chris has chained a mystery egg. A friend of mine from a crew gave it to me. I bet you can't find this kind of egg in Johto. I thought Professor Elm might be able to tell what it is. He's the best when it comes to the research of Pokemon evolution. That's a quote from the famous Professor Oak. You are returning to Professor Elm, right? Here, your Pokemon should have some rest. And with that, I am Professor Oak, a Pokemon researcher. So you're Chris. I was just visiting my friend Mr. Pokemon. I heard you were running an errand for Professor Elm, so I waited here. Oh, what's this? A rare Pokemon. I see, you must be helping Professor Elm's research. I think I understand why Professor Elm gave you that Pokemon. You treat your Pokemon with love and care, it seems. You seem to be dependable. Would you like to help me out? See? This is the latest version of the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. I'd like for you to have it. And read the Pokédex from Professor Oak, the final card on our little touchscreen menu. Go meet many kinds of Pokemon and complete that Pokédex. But I have stayed too long. I have to get to Goldenrod for my usual radio show. Chris, I have a feeling that this is not the last time we'll meet. Let's exchange numbers just to be on the safe side. And with that, Professor Oak is gone. Anyways, what do you have to say? Sorry to trouble you, having to go back and forth, but please make sure to hand it to Professor Elm. And yes, another thing about it is, it's not really in our... Wait, is it in our Pokemon team? No, it's not in our team just yet. I think in, the original games, it wasn't in the bag, but... Hello? Chris? It's a disaster. It's just terrible. What should I do? Oh no. Please get back here now. Anyways, apparently we got a signal from Professor Elm. But anyways, as I was saying about the mystery egg, I think in the original wasn't in the bag, or it's actually, in your team, like Pokemon or something, but I think they changed it to putting it in the bag in HeartGold and Soul Silver. I'm not really sure why, but that's just not really makes sense. But anyways, I would like to talk to you about Rage. Rage is an interesting move. It's a base 20 normal type move that gets stronger whenever the Pokemon is attacked. Poseidon's Rage is building. It's good Pokemon that are just going to be more so offensive, like this Pidgey, but honestly, it's still a tad unreliable. It's weak starting off, and you just gotta know that you're going to get hit. It's kind of like Sucker Punch, but Sucker Punch is not as unreliable. It's a hell of a lot more reliable, but basically a dark type extreme speed if you know when it's going to attack you. I know they nerfed it in Generation 7, but it's still a really good move. But Rage, it's not my favorite move, but it's not anyone's favorite move at all. It's just one of those odd moves that's like Bide, for example. Anyways, let's go down here. And before we do go back, I do check over see what he looks like. See what he's all about. Naughty nature, that raises attack and lowers special defense. Base 19 attack so far, which is really good. 13 special attack, that's so sad, which is alright, but you gotta keep in mind that his strong is supposedly water gun, but Scratch might actually be a bit stronger in some cases. But anyways, let's go back to Professor Elm to see what is going on. So anyways, we go down here and hey, it's that guy from the side of the building. You got a Pokemon out of the lab. What a waste. That's a Pokemon that built for a wimp like you. Don't you get what I'm saying? Oh, I too have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. Anyway, we are all fighting this weird guy with red hair. You're challenged by Passerby Boy, and his Pokemon is Chikorita. He is going to be your rival for about the rest of the game, and no matter what starter you pick, they're always going to pick a starter with a type advantage. So now, if you have a Chikorita, they're going to pick Cyndaquil, and if you pick Cyndaquil, they're going to pick Totodile, and if in my case you pick Totodile, they're all Chikorita. But a unique thing about this game specifically, and Soul Silver as well, that around level 21, I believe Croconaw, Totodile's evolution, learns a move that you're doing okay for someone weak. He learns a move, I believe he does learn Ice Fang, which really helps you fighting out, his main starter Pokemon. Anyways, let's finish this guy with a Scratch. And like that, his Chikorita is down. Ooh. Like that, we gained 60. Are you happy you won? Yeah. Yes. Do you know who I am? I'm going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. That back. It's my trainer card. Oh no, I saw my name. Well, I guess that shouldn't be a bit too. And he would say that, oh, my name is blank. And my name is blank, and I'm going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. And he walks away. I'm not sure why they changed it up. But anyways, let's go back to Hill Poseidon up. He's been having a rough day, battling so many Pokemon. So let's just, heal him up and bring him back to health. Thank you for waiting. And one thing I really love about that you're in a Pokemon Center, they just so happy. Like, watch this for example. Your Pokemon scratched out his body and it's relaxing. It's just, a good place for them to relax, rest up and heal and get ready for the next battle. But anyways, let's get back to Professor Elm to see what has is going to pick up that egg from Professor Elm. Probably could involve that boy in some way, but there's only one way to find out. And with that, we just reached back to our hometown, and it's time to go back. Who are you? We are investigating the case of the missing Pokemon here. Rule number 1, whoever did it, come back to the site. Oh my, so you must be the one who did it? Well, that's a pretty wild assumption if you ask me. Hold on a second, he has nothing to do with it. I saw it. There was a red-haired boy looking into the building. What? You battered a boy like that? He must be the one who did it. Do you happen to get his name? And anyways, I usually like to go up with a unique nickname for the rivals, but I do want to go with a traditional sense here in this Let's Play, so I'm gonna just go with the classic name with him, which is Silver. I see, so Silver was his name. Yes, it is. Thanks for helping my investigation. My next assignment is to search for this red-haired individual. Chris, I'm glad they understand you are innocent. See you later. Chris, this is terrible. Oh yes, what was Mr. Pokemon's big discovery? Chris handed the mystery egg over to Professor M. Huh? Isn't it? This egg may be something that I've never seen. Still, it's just an egg. Mr. Pokemon's always fascinated by eggs. Well, to us, we might as well find out what the secret holds. I'll keep it for a while to find out. What? Professor Oak gave you a Pokédex? Chris, is that true? That's incredible. He's superb at seeing the potential of people as trainers. Well, Chris, I knew you were a little different. Things are going to be fun. Your Pokemon seem to really like you, so why don't you take the Pokemon Gym Challenge? If you manage to defeat all of the gym leaders, you'll eventually challenge the Pokemon League. Champion. Or not. Becoming a champion is not all easy, but you can certainly challenge Violet City's gym. Chris, challenging the gyms scattered all around will be a long journey. Before you leave, make sure that you talk to your mom. Don't give up. I'll call if I learn anything about that egg. Thank you, Professor Elm. Thank you for, giving us that choice of whether challenge the gym leaders. Pretty sure I just wanted to, sit down, relax, and just, hang out with this Totodile, like, most regular people. But, that shouldn't really matter. Anyways, let's go do as Professor Elm instructed us to do and talk to Mom. So, you're leaving on an adventure. Do for you. I know, every time you receive prize money, I'll save some of it for you. On a long journey, money is important. Do you want me to save your money for you? This is, a unique mechanic that's only exclusive to Generation 2. Your parents saves money for you, and, sometimes they'll buy you random items. Be careful, Pokemon are your friends. When you work as a team, you can accomplish anything. Go on. Thank you, Mom. What do you have to say? Poseidon is concerned about your mom. Yes, I'm concerned. The boy is all hair. Oh, yeah, there's my mouth to say the same. But anyway, I need to go head out of New Bark Town and head out to. Oh, what's this? It's Lyra. There you are. Chris, you can catch wild Pokemon with Pokeballs. Follow me. Just like that. Huh? Was that fast? I'll try again. Come this way. And with that, there you go in this longest, most strenuous, tedious ways to catch a Pokemon. And, I guess I could just let you all watch this, but I think, even if you are new, probably know how to catch a Pokemon, already. So, I'm just going to speed this up for, the sake of everybody here. Anyways, what you got here is Rattata, and after this, I'm probably going to explain to him what Rattata's all about. And she's going to catch the Pokeball. If it shakes 3 times in a row and turns dark, then that you have successfully caught the Rattata. Well, or any Pokemon you wanted to catch. See, just like that. It's better to lower your. I did. Or make it sleep or something. You can try all kinds of things to see what works. I'll give you these. Good luck. And with these 5. Well, I think it's 5. I think I'm probably confusing it for, violet or leaf green or something. They usually probably give me more, but, you usually start off at 5. Real quick. Ah, yes, it is 5. But anyways, it's going to be a little bit of a while. Actually, I think I might be able to catch him before this episode is over with, so bear with me, folks. Anyways, that Rattata. Rattata is regional rodent, and it's infamous. I'm not going to and I'm going to talk about why it's infamous, but it's probably be for the reason you think it's going to be. In the Pokemon metagame, there's this little joke card called Fear. I forgot what it stands for, but yeah, I forgot what it stands for. But basically, what you need a focus sash and 2 moves. Well, 3 if a little more, but basically those 2 moves are Endeavor and Quick Attack. Endeavor lowers your opponent's HP to yours. Quick Attack, it's just your basic move that, moves first. Anyways, in the competitive metagame, you usually find off against Pokemon that's a way higher level than, usual. At level 1, Rattata holding a focus sash, it will always survive any move it takes. Unless, there's hazards. HP will be lowered to low 1. But then it can use Endeavor and lower the opponent's HP to 1. And then after that, it can just follow up with a quick attack and boom, your opponent is dead. The thing about it is that it's incredibly weak and can be played around. Many Pokemon can go Wisp or Toxic, which can, bypass Focus Sash and allow you one-hit KO that Rattata earlier, but you just gotta be really careful with it. It only rarely is pulled off, but anyways, back on, the regular gameplay. Rattata, it's an alright Pokemon. It learns good normal type moves and good, physical moves. It's fast, it's strong, and it is it's a lot better option to choose, Sentret for it. And start off with an HM Slave. I may catch one, and then again I may not. That's just depending on, what I feel like I just need. But anyway, did you pass by? Well, we're gonna get interrupted by a Pokemon battle first. It's another Pidgey. And I'm actually gonna... another tangent here. One thing I am doing is just battle every single wild Pokemon I have with me. For the sake of simplicity here, I'm just gonna probably cut out some battles to, make things go smoothly, but sometimes I'm just gonna, skip whole dungeons and just, save, level up for off screen, so that way you guys can just, focus more so on me just getting through the story throughout. And anyways, like that, we just reached level 10. Does this mean we're gonna do? No, we're not. Anyways, we got another apricorn tree we just passed by, and with the apricorn case, we can get ourselves the green apricorn. But anyways, let's head off to... And that's saying about, the fear mechanic. There's a lot of other different kind of fear. There's like one with Aaron, and I think there's another one with Riolu, Lucario's pre-evolution. But Pokemon are just extremely, niche and useless. Anyways, we're just gonna run away from here. Another good example is, I believe, Torchic. You know, nah, not Torchic. I did run into an Endeavor Torchic before. And, even with speed boost, it's not really going to outspeed any, Pokemon soon, no matter how high your speeds basically get. I guess we're gonna get interrupted by another Pokemon battle here, and it's just another Caterpie. Wonder where Weedle has been. Unless, Weedle is... Some Pokemon are to, one version... a cheap marketing strategy by, the Pokemon company, get new players to try and catch them all. I'm not really a huge fan. I'm trying to find more Pokemon. Wait, you look weak. Come on, let's battle. Pokemon trainers are usually preferred over wild Pokemon, because usually their Pokemon are a bit higher level. I know it's kind of hard to see with this level 4 Rattata, but trust me, if you want to level up your Pokemon, the Pokemon trainers are the way to go. But the thing about trainer battles is, well, you can't really run away from them like you can. There's a quick attack me, kind of like Fear Attack, the usual Fear. There's, and Rattata isn't the only Pokemon you can choose for that Endeavor, quick attack move. There's also a Swinubs, Weasel, Weasel, Talo. Anyways, hey, can I get your number? I'll ring you up to battle. And, only Johto, only Generation 2 and 3 has the, trainer call mechanic, which is really nice. They allow you to battle the same trainer over, once again, after, a period of time, which can help with leveling up. Anyways, we're gonna register Pokemon Trainer Joey here. I'll ring you whenever I get the urge to battle. Anyways, up here, we're gonna have yet another Pokemon battle. You're a trainer, right? Then you have to battle. Trainer battles can be locking them, or you have to lock eyes with them. Anyways, we fight youngster Mikey here with his level 2 Pidgey versus my level 10. I think it's pretty obvious who's gonna win here. And like that, Pidgey is down in one hit. Second gain 22 points. And basically anything that can learn Endeavor and a priority move is a good choice for Fear mechanic. If you want to run it out just for, go ahead. It's just fun. Anyways, we're just going to take the Rattata down in about one hit, just like we did that Pidgey. And just like that, this battle is over. And just like that, we just defeated youngster Mikey. That's strange. I won before. And we got $40 for winning. And we sent some to Mom. Anyway, we are going to go up here. And you see if this is a trainer. I'm not a trainer. But if you look one in the eyes, prepare to battle. There's different kinds of trainer. And depending on, what kind of trainer they are, they're going to have, different kinds of Pokemon. Like, for example, hikers are usually going to carry around rock type Pokemon. Bug catchers like this one, for example, are usually going to carry around bug type Pokemon. Instead of bug, I found a trainer. And youngsters, they're just your basic trainers. They're like the Goombas of trainers. They're not really that threatening. They're just, here to help you get acquainted. Anyways, we're going to take out this Caterpie out in one hit. And if you want, I do want to know what kind of trainer you guys feel like you are. What kind of trainer are you? If you do know what kind of trainer you want to be, just, drop a comment in the comment section below. But anyways, we're going to take down this Caterpie in one hit. Just like you did the other Caterpie, and like that, this Pokemon battle is over with. And we just went up to level 11. We are growing fast. Ah, you're too strong. Got $48 for it, and we sent some to Mom. Anyways, we are going to go up here, and I believe Route 31 has a Pokemon I really intend on catching, but one of the new Bellsprout. Oh, yeah, I believe it's Bellsprout we're going to be catching here early. Bellsprout, what can I say about Bellsprout? It's kind of meant to be an offensive grass type Pokemon, but it does have a bit of a limited moveset. It evolves into Weeping later on, I forgot what level it is, which evolves into Victory Bell when it is exposed to a Leaf Stone. Anyways, up here, we are going to head into the Dark Cave, but we are not going to be in here for a long time. In fact, we're just going to be in here. Anyways, as you can see, the Dark Cave, which its name is pretty big. The thing about it is, well, you just need a certain kind of TM. I think it's a TM. No, it's actually HM. You're going to need like HM. We were not going to be here long, so if you wanted me to explore this cave, don't really expect too much out of it. There's just one thing, like I said, that I wanted to get out of here, and I'm pretty sure you can guess what kind of Pokemon. But while we are in here, I do want to talk about Geodude, which is another one here. It's a female Geodude. So, can we just call female Geodudes female Geodudettes? Yeah, that's probably not a good idea. But Geodude, it is your basic tank Pokemon. It is a rock ground type that evolves into oh man, I forgot his name. But it evolves into Golem when it's fully evolved. Oh yes, Graveler. The thing about rock ground types are... Where's this guy went? Chris, good morning. It's Joey. Are you sleeping in? I just... Hey, do you remember my super cool Rattata? My Rattata is different from regular Rattata. It's like my Rattata is in the top percentage of Rattata. Do you know what I'm saying? That was odd. Anyway, let's see what our mom is up to real quick. Hello? Oh, hi Chris. Working hard? Wow, you're in Dark Cave? Good luck on your Pokemon. By the way, you saved up $44. Do you want to keep on saving? Yeah, I'll just keep saving money. Okay, I'll save your money. Keep it up, Chris. I'm rooting for you, baby. But the thing about rock ground typing is it's actually to a lot of types. It has a double weakness to grass and a double weakness to water, which makes it really weak overall. And here's another Geodude. But don't let its, large range of weakness to keep the fact that it's a really good offensive Pokemon